In this paper, I'm going to explain the process from start to finish of cattle. Have you ever wondered what it's like to raise cattle? Raising cattle comes with a lot of responsibilities. My family and I choose to show, raise, and sell market beef. Selling is relevant to everyone who chooses to eat beef. My family and I have been raising and selling market beef for over 16 years. Now that you know overall what I will be explaining, let's start with the first stage of production. First off, you will need to make sure that your cattle are bred. My family and I choose to AI our cattle, which means artificial insemination. Artificial insemination is where the vet or owner impregnates the cow. If you don't choose to AI your cow, you can get the cow bull bred, which basically means the bull breeds the cow. To make sure that your cow is bred, you wait 21 days, which is their heat cycle. After about 9 months, or 283 days, the cow should calf. Symptoms of cows when they calf is they separate themselves from the other cows, or they start to dilate. They show in their bags that they are producing milk, and after they do that, they should calf within about a week or a couple days. All cows can have problems. Some problems being are like when they prolapse, which means their insides come out and the vet has to put them back in and sew it. Not all cows have problems. Some just calf, the calf's healthy, and the cow's fine. Now that you know the breeding and calving process, I'm going to move to feeding and showing side, or working to prepare for showing. Feeding is an important role because the way you feed your calf helps them grow. My family and I give our calves crete feed, which is a protein for when they're about 350 pounds, which is around 4 months of age. Crete feed helps them grow bigger, so when we wean them from their mom and put them on regular feed, they are able to eat the feed without having problems. It's important that you feed your calves based on what you are going to do with them. So my family and I, we do market and show. So our heifers, we feed a little bit different than our steers because steers typically put on weight faster and they have a bigger built frame for feed and weight, as heifers usually do not have the type of frame that steers do. I work with my calves every single day. I walk them and wash them. I leave them tied up for hours while they have food and water, and then I proceed to walk them around, get them used to me, I get used to them. I walk them, wash them, dry them every day. Drying helps their hair, so when you go to show them, they have the thick furry coat, which judges like. It makes them look a little bit bigger. And yes, it seems like a lot of work, and it is, but for me it pays off in the end. Now that I've talked about breeding, calving, washing, walking, and working with them, it's time for the showing part and the selling part. Showing can be a little tricky because if you're not used to the arena, you don't really know where everything is, and other times it's easy. Most arenas are just the standard oval square. You just go in, you show. As long as you're comfortable with your animal's comfortable with you, and you know what to do, it's pretty easy. Sometimes your animal can get spooked, which makes everything hard and can mess kind of what you're doing up. Selling is a big factor. I always say if you don't work hard, then it doesn't pay off in the end. Selling for me is tough because I get very attached to my animals, but when you sell, you make money and it pays back so you can keep going with what you like to do. Hope everything that I've explained helped you understand from start to finish of process of cattle, the breeding, to the calving, feeding, working, showing, and selling. With this information, I hope you better understand what it's like to raise, show, and sell calving.